Okay, when I was an advisor in study abroad and I would talk to my students, I would have to find out how good their advisors were, or at least how good they perceived they were. So the simplest rating system I could find was this one. And it goes thumbs up, thumbs down, which I'm sure you figured out, and thumbs in the middle. This is super simple but effective, and actually I'll flip it to the other way. You as a student, if your advisor was rating you, how good would they say you are as far as getting things done, being self-directed, making deadlines, being able to plan and do things on the fly and solve your own problems? Would they rate you thumbs up, thumbs in the middle, or thumbs down? So do the self-check first, and then now let's look at your advisor, your advisors and your different relationships with them. Would you say that it's thumbs up, thumbs in the middle, or thumbs down? The other thing I used to see once in a while was students would say, well, it's kind of in here, or it's kind of right there. Now it's not all the way down, but I can't really rate them in the middle either. It's definitely somewhere in here. And what I want to tell you first of all is that whenever you're dealing with an advisor of any kind, from now throughout the rest of your life, even if it's when you're doing financial planning or even if it's long-term care, things like how to deal with sick family members, whatever it is, you want to make sure that they're teaching you things and that they're a thumbs up type advisor where you'd say, that's the type of person I really want to work with. Because if they're here, if they give out okay advice and they're helpful and they show up and they do the bare minimum, you can survive with that. And if they're here, great. The higher they are here, thumbs up, where their service is incredible and you would tell a friend about them and they're one of those people that just helps you in so many ways. That's what you want to shoot for. But if you get down into here, where it starts to tilt down here, where they don't return your phone calls, you can't get a hold of them, they don't help you get through the things you need to get through, things get messed up and errors are made, it's too important the work you're doing to deal with advisors like this for too long, because it can really hurt you going forward. And for whatever the reason is, I don't really need to know, or it's one of those things that if it's just not working out for whatever reason, it's good to just find new advisors to work with. So if it's in this area here, you really want to move it to here, because your advisor relationships are really important for you moving forward, planning out what you need to do, especially with study abroad and all the things that go with it. And to have bad advisement, just don't accept it. And I really wish advisors could at the same time, when they had bad students, dump their students. And if you need to change advisors, it's possible within your institution. I'll talk about that later and some different strategies for doing that. But you can find good advisement. There's good people at every institution and every organization you're working with. So advisement shouldn't be a problem. You're just going to have to do a little more work if the relationship or the experience you're receiving is down here. So when you're rating your advisors and a lot of things in life, one of the simplest ways to rate an experience is just thumbs up, thumbs in the middle, or thumbs down.